This was a beautiful day. And so in Matthew chapter 5 and verse number 14, it says, ye are the light of the world. In fact, I'm gonna go a little above that. It says in verse 13, ye are the salt of the earth. If the salt have lost the savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is henceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and trodden under the foot of men. Ye are the light of the world, and a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, that it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. I think it's in the book of Luke. It says that men don't light a candle and put it on under a bushel, but they also don't put it under a bed, right? And so what is it? You are the light of the world. What does that mean? That means that your presence ought to bring clarity to the world that you are in. See, your light doesn't come from the world, your light comes to the world. Your light comes from the life that is Christ in you. And if you're a coach and the life of Christ is in you and it don't show up in your coaching, then are you really in Christ? Because he changes everything. And not only does Christ change everything, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away, and behold, all things are become new. Not only does he change you, but he changes you so much that every environment you enter in, you change it. And it's not the words that you're saying that are changing the environment. It's the light that you are being that's changing the environment. I love the fact that he said that you are the salt of the earth, and then he said you are the light of the world. And a lot of people wonder, well, what do those two things have to do with each other? They're both change agents. They both change anything they come in contact with. A lot of people don't realize this about salt. But salt in the ancient world used to be traded pound for pound for gold. By the way, you've heard the word salary. Do you know what the root word of salary is? Salt. Yes, because people used to get paid in salt coins. That's why when somebody does their work and they do a good job at their work, they say that person is worth their salt. Oh, now you understand this. You understand the saying. So salt is a change agent, and it was used for money. It was used in the ancient world as money, as coins. Salt traded pound for pound for gold. But it wasn't just used for money. It was also used as a preservative. They didn't have refrigeration, so they would preserve their meat with salt. Well, as a follower of Christ, you are one of the preservation agents of the world. And one of the things that we have to start doing is we have to start making sure we are salty in the marketplace.
Come on.
And it wasn't just a monetary uses for salt, and it wasn't just for preservation, but it was also used for healing. And the interesting thing about salt, when it gets into an infection, it burns. It heals, but it burns. It hurts to help. And see, some of us as followers of Christ think that love is God's only attribute. And we are bent on going along to get along because we're more concerned with being relevant than we are with being righteous. And we want to just attract everybody.